Do like me.
I don't know.
Do like me. I don't catch you today.
I don't know. Hey guys, welcome back to this channel. In case you're new, I'm going to do this. In case you're new, please subscribe. This is not my channel, I know. But if you're first time to see me, go subscribe to my channel. I'm Nyako, but I was taking over this YouTube for today. So I have this on social media. I came across this thing, and then I'm like, since Maria is here, we can do it. So we're going to talk about it. I'm going to read this article, and then afterwards you can give us your comment about it, and tell us what you think, if it's true, if it's not true. You're unaware, but this is written mostly about the Dinka, but you guys are cousins, so it's the same, I think.
Yeah.
So it reads that marriage in South Sudan means 4 years of freedom for the bride. It means that the bride is going to have 4 years of freedom. So today we tour the Dinka custom of marriage. Despite payment of dowry that ranges from 100 to 500 cows, women are treated godly. Once a man gets married, his wife will not cook or sweep for 4 years. Is that true?
Okay, now, first of all, when a woman is married, for us, you don't cook. That is the truth. So the only thing you can do is wash clothes, maybe sweep the compound. You'll wake up around 4, because even people should not see you. You know, there's a way they put you in a private place, like, you know, those village houses, they even put curtains and even like a mosquito net down. Then they cover it with some bed sheets so that nobody sees you. Even people can come and want to see you, they have to take permission before they come and access you. Wow. So you are going to stay in that hiding for some good time. Even your food will be brought, but you can wake up early in the morning to fetch water. You can sweep, you can wash clothes, but they will abuse you washing clothes, but you cannot cook.
So they tell you not to do that so people don't see you?
Yeah, people are not supposed to see you. I think it's a traditional kind of way, and also I think they believe that when you are just brought here, you are shy because you don't know anybody.
So they say, this period is called, I don't know how to read that word, Anyuk?
Anyuk for the Dinka.
So
It's a welcoming. For us, there's a way they call it, so it's actually the same. It's just welcoming you, right?
It is meant for the new bride to rest, relax, and study her husband homestead values.
For you to learn, you see how they do their things, how they cook, what kind of food stuff they do, all those things you'll be learning. So sometime, maybe after a month or more, you can actually sneak to the kitchen, but when nobody's there, they will lock you inside there. You cook daytime, then now you go and shower and change. Then someone else is going to be the one taking the food to the dining to the men, but nobody should know that it is you that has cooked. Yeah. Okay. But it's not official.
During this time, the husband's sister will do the cooking, washing utensil, collecting firewood, fetching water, and doing all other domestic work until later.
Yeah, it's true. But in most cases, you don't sit indoors. You do those things, but in hiding. It's like you are sneaking. Yeah.
After 4 years, her husband decides. After 4 years, the husband decides to arrange a very big party called THAT. THAAT.
Yeah, that is cooking.
Cooking festival, where 3 cows and 5 goats are slaughtered to initiate a wife into cooking for the family. Half of the Dinka population still follow this tradition till today. Okay,
I think that's exactly what the Dinkas does. But for us, I don't think there's a deadline. What I know is when you are brought, you are staying in that hiding, they're taking care of you. If you conceive, when you reach like 6 to 7 months, you're going to go to your family's house, because your firstborn, we don't give birth in our houses. In your house, in your husband's house, you go back to your mother's house, you give birth, you breastfeed your child until when it's time to wean the baby. Then from there now, they can decide if this is the time you are going to cook, you'll come with some utensils from your family, some food stuff.
If you're married and you move into your husband's house,
when you conceive,
once you conceive, you have to go back to your...
and give birth in your family house.
Why?
Yeah, I think they believe, okay, what I understand, if you are in Nuer, or a South Sudanese and you understand all the cultures, please correct me down. But what I know is in most cases those marriages are forced, so they behave like they believe that maybe this girl is having a boyfriend, maybe the child does not belong to the husband, or maybe she has committed adultery. So for them, they believe in culture that when you committed adultery, it's going to affect you when you are giving birth. The baby is not going to come out. So when you are in your family house, you can be free. When you talk that thing out culturally, you're going to give birth. But if you keep quiet, the baby is not going to come out. So they are giving you the chance to go and.
I think they think if you're at your husband's home and there is difficulty in giving birth, you will not say out whatever you did. But if you're at your parents' house, you'll be free to say all the things, and the baby will come. So it's the safety of the baby that they mind about.
Yes,
that's okay.
So when it's time to win the baby now, you will come with some utensil if they have decided that you are going to cook that time. Right?
What is winning the baby?
Is removing the baby from breastfeeding.
And it's done in
stopping the baby.
Is that in where?
The baby will be carried away to where at least there's enough milk.
To the
So now you come with those utensils and some food stuff. Then they are going to arrange, even your family, your husband family, they are also going to kill like a cow. Then now your sisters and your aunties and your brothers are going to come. So it's like a big open sitting where the first sauce, the woman can put the onions, or if it is walwal, our traditional food, she'll put the first scoop on the fire, and the rest the people cooked. Then after cooking now, assuming the people are sitting after they get there, the men, you now, the woman and your brothers, you are going to be kneeling, scrolling from here after there to carry food on your knee. You are going to carry with your brothers, and your brothers are even dressed with ladies' clothes. That day they have become girls. Yes.
To help you.
You are escorting your sister. They are all now women.
Wow.
They now carry food. You and maybe your best friends and your brothers, you all scroll in your laos. Then when you reach there, you feed your husband feeds you, and they also feed the rest of the people. Then now people eat. And everybody disappear. Now tomorrow morning, when everybody disappear, now you start the real cooking yourself. And people can for 1 month they can disturb you in a sense that everybody will be coming. Even somebody is coming brushing from their house, they'll come and finish brushing from your house. They want to take breakfast here, they want to eat lunch here, everything here. They want to see if you know how to cook or not,
because you've been having free time
all this holiday. But in most cases, like 1-2 weeks, your sisters will be with you, helping you. Now the problem comes when your sisters leave, you take over. But in most cases, you always have one child that take care of, like, that help you. You don't go alone. They always give you your sister to go and take care of you and help you all the children and also the house chores.
No, that is good, but still they are mean. But when you get married, then I think maybe if you find other daughters-in-law in that homestead, don't they help you with the work? The ones you've already found there.
Help who? This one, cause have certain behavior. They want you to show. They want you to be seen whether you know how to do house chores or not. African cultures, we are made to please the men. And you have to work hard. You have to do things. You have to kill yourself. This is when they will know that you are a white material. So to prove a point, everybody will leave you. You will do things on your own. So that if you don't know how to work, people will see. If you know how to work, people will also see.
Wow. Okay, I think that's.
But for us, it's quite different.
Yeah.
Even if you're just from your honeymoon, it's your responsibility to cook for your husband.
And that's a decision for you. Like this, you start to work. For actually, me in Pakwach, mostly we stay in homestay. So when you come as a new bride, you wake up very early in the morning. You boil water for bath. You go fetch water from the river. After fetching water, you take the bathroom for your father-in-law. Then if your father-in-law has his brothers, they are all your father-in-law. You take for them all water for bathing. Take for your mother-in-law. You take for your in-laws, the men, to bathe all. Then you prepare breakfast. After breakfast, prepare lunch. And then you don't eat chicken until your father-in-law will tell you to start eating.
You don't eat chicken?
Yeah.
Just like ours?
Yeah.
Women, they are not supposed to eat liver. They were like all those good things, even this gizzard for chicken, they are not supposed to eat. Africa, anything that is not good for,
that is nice, it's not good for women.
It's not good for women. That's what they do most. Again, also, I don't know if you guys have this behavior. Like for our men, they don't cook.
Yeah, even nice cooking is for women.
And now ours, they took it to the next level, to the extent that if you are boiled tea for your husband and you put there in a flask, he cannot even pour on a cup for himself.
Yeah, you have to pour.
That is slavery.
You pour for him, you have to stir it. If the sugar is not enough, you add the sugar.
I mean, I don't mind doing that.
For this one, they are not brought up that way. But now for us again, if you take the water for their man, you have to boil. You know, for us, men are now kings. They are second god. If your husband is like, you have taken water for the husband, you have to get for him the clothes, from the boxer to the vest to the trouser and the top
And you put there.
and the socks, and you clean his shoes. If he comes also, you just dump them there. Even to the extent that when someone goes and shower, they leave their clothing in the bathroom.
And
you go and collect them.
African men.
Sometimes you are cooking and your husband is seated here. The food can be burning and the guy is not even smelling it. The boy is busy on his phone or is reading
And he
something.
calls you.
I think
He will
also
not
this-
even call you.
I think
Unless
this-
if he's civilized, he will call you that the food is burning.
I think this should also be a lesson to mothers who are bringing the boy child.
Yeah, I think
Yes.
it's the tradition has a big part of it, but even you as an individual, you can work on it. Raise up
Yeah.
a kid that is responsible, because raise up a man thinking, knowing that he's a future husband to someone.
Exactly.
Because like when they're in the boarding school, I'm sure they wash their own clothes.
Yeah, they do.
And even our men, it's not like it's a taboo, because even sometimes when they are soldiers or they are out there where there are no women, they are cooking. But the moment they come home, they forget everything. They start from zero.
Yeah.
It's like they're just in enjoyment mood. Everything to be done for them.
But marriage has to be a relationship, not a slavery. You know?
They will say you that is a white man
Are
mentality.
you married? You should get married to a white man. Since you're thinking about
They will say
that,
it is a white man mentality.
if you think that marriage is not slavery, look for a white man, my dear. So any white man. And you, what do you think?
White men.
Why
Come
would
for
you do all that for your man?
I
Look for a
would.
white man. If you can think twice, look for a white man.
Okay, I can do to some extent, but if you are overdoing also, I can get tired. You see, when you are beginning, it is sweet also, all those things, but it gets time where, you can pretend like ours, we are groomed in a way that you have to be people pleasers, which is something that we are trying to work on. So when you are starting, you have to prove a point, you have to
But
be
you
white
get
material, you are doing
tired,
things.
yeah.
But now when you get tired, you start dropping some of the things and you become a bad wife, you get.
It reaches a certain point where you break down. We are all human.
You get tired.
So like if I'm cooking food as a wife, you can take your water in the bathroom and you bathe. You will still remain a man. You will still remain the head of the family.
And again, now for ours,
At the end of the day, you're still a breadwinner.
if you are working, you go to work, you come back and cook. Even before you go to work, you have to make breakfast. Failing to do that, problem.
Wow.
Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I appreciate you guys for being here. I will see you guys in our next video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share, and let us know where you're watching us from. Bye guys.